What is up, YouTube? It's your boy ERoseTV, and we back again with another reaction video. So, bro, I was watching a little bit of this already, and I was like, nah, bro, I gotta react to this. And just because it's Tommy G, shout out to him, and he's from the same the same city I'm from. He's like more like an hour away. He stay in Milwaukee, I stay in Madison. But other than that, now I live out here, which we're gonna get into the video. So I ain't really say too much. We're just gonna get into the video, bro. And yeah, that's it.
On the street. You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart.
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not. Like when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
That is a wild statement.
Once again, we dive into the world of prostitution, this time in
I knew it was Arizona, but I could just tell.
Phoenix, Arizona. This story takes place on the Blade, the term used for the street where women can be seen walking at night looking for customers. The business of sex is complicated.
Well, if you know where the Blade is, you know. I ain't gotta say it.
Usually what you find is vulnerable women being controlled and manipulated by a devious pimp, who oftentimes himself grew up in a rough environment where he saw prostitution from a young age. For a young man growing up in poverty, the allure of being a pimp is both financial and status related. Monetarily, it's a great way to make fast money, and the profession of pimping has been glorified in rap music, presenting an image of a smoothly dressed man with cars, women, and the latest fashion. Phoenix has long been a hotspot for prostitution and sex trafficking, two things that overlap. Recently, there have been major busts, including one operation that arrested over 300 people in early 2023. While most of the mainstream media believes talking to some local vaguely related to the story in a corporate setting of an office is the way to deliver news, I believe the best way to get to the bottom of the story is to go boots on the ground and get it straight from the source. Today, we do just that. Our story begins by interviewing a pimp, and as the story goes on, we find ourselves in a motel room with a prostitute getting ready for work and her pimp in the room as well. It's time to hit the Blade. Quick announcement, time is running out to get your ticket. We have a live event in Milwaukee. So if you're in the Chicago area, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, nearby, or want to make a drive, come out to the show. 2 documentaries. It's going to be fun. Oriental Theater, March 7th. Link in description. And now to the video.
Eve Online Automatic immerses you in a universe with
These niggas rapping ain't doing it right. Hustle hard for them bands because that's what I like. I fuck on a bitch and then I'm out of sight. That bitch gave me brain, yeah, that bitch blew my mind.
So it's 5 p.m. on a Tuesday night. This is the first impression of the Blade. We're going to show you what we see. Just think that this is somebody's reality. That 6-7 days a week, this is how they feed themselves, feed their kids. Like, could you imagine a mom being out here?
I'm telling you, it should get treacherous in Arizona, bro. Phoenix. That's how they be out there for real. Any corner, bro. I promise you. Well, not any corner, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know, bro. Like, they be out there.
Your mom's gonna go out and work tonight, and she'll be back in the morning. That's a crazy reality to me. They say this is the world's oldest profession, and I wonder if America's making the right calls in how we're handling prostitution. Would it not be safer to have brothels? Would it not be safer for the women, for the STDs? You cut out the pimps, which to me are the guys you gotta cut out of this game.
Me personally, you gotta cut out the pimps. You cut out the pimps, the females, like, they gonna realize, like, oh, like, this is dangerous. Like, I'm not gonna keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of them might just be like, fuck it, I'm just keep doing it. And then some of them, like, they gonna get their little bread, and they gonna realize, like, bro, this is not the life for me. And boom. When they don't got somebody in their ear telling them what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing, they'll really realize what the world is for and see their potential. But hey,
Tell the people where we are right now.
Shit, right now we on 27th Avenue Indian School. That's the Blade, but really that's the start of the Blade, but you feel me? We just gonna say that's the Blade.
And what's the Blade?
You gonna come down here, you gonna see some fat hoes, small hoes, anything, pigeon toes, but you feel me? Everything down here get money though.
To me, it's mind-blowing that a man can convince a team of women to work for him, to be on the street, to put their body at risk, and then collect the money for that. How do you manage to do that?
Well, we're not convincing them to do anything. They seeing that we providing them a higher lifestyle for them. You feel me? Some females, they gonna be able to go to college. Some females, they ain't gonna never be shit. They need to run into a nigga like me or a nigga like us. Anybody on our lifestyle that's gonna actually elevate them and be able to give them what they need. Be able to, feel me, put them in their car, put them in the house. A lot of people, they gonna be in their mama house the rest of their life. They gonna never be nowhere. 4 kids, 5 kids, but you feel me? Turn around. You see that? Can't make this up.
The crazy thing is, bro, that's really how they dress out there, bro. Probably like littler than clothes than that, bro. Like, it's sad. Just wait for it.
I almost want to roll the window down.
What advantage do the women have in teaming up with someone like you?
They by themselves, they liable to get broke. You get broke, you a renegade, you out here by yourself, you ain't got nobody to protect you or help you. Anybody can do anything to you. They know you got a purse full of money, they know you ain't giving it to nobody, so it's on you. You need somebody to be able to watch your back, make sure you safe, make sure you okay, make sure you can eat, make sure you get home safe.
You kind of view yourself as the bank and the security guard of your women.
I'm everything.
When they're out on the street, how much of what they bring in goes to you?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I'm your everything. Like when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
It is what it is, man.
Do you think that's a fair arrangement that all their money goes to you?
100%. Because it's going back to them in the long term. Anything they need paid for, it's coming right out of my pocket. And that's everything.
What kind of things do you buy them?
They might need a whip. They might need their rent paid. They might need a house. Their kids might need some clothes. Their kids might need some food. Their kids might need their daycare paid for. You never know what they might need. But whatever they need, that's why they give everything they got to me. And I'm going to make sure everything okay.
Tell the people what a bottom is.
That's the to rely on. Like, all the go, they leave, anything. You can't trust no to stay, but your bottom, you can trust that one. That one ain't gonna never leave.
Did you say off?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
When you off on a nigga, that mean like you could be with another nigga. Anything. It's really just anything to not to somebody liking. You feel me? Where it's like, all right, you stop with me, but you ain't just stop with me and keep it solid and let a nigga know what it is. You feel me? You off on me. You did something unrespectable.
And look, just out here, she comes back again.
Look, bro, look. Bro, that's literally what you will see on a day-to-day basis. I promise you. It's already bad enough social media. Like, half these females are dressed like that already on social media. But it's like, it's one thing seeing it in social media, and it's one thing seeing it in like real life, IRL. Like, you feel me? Like, it's crazy, bro.
How can someone get away with that? That looks like so obvious what's going on.
She ain't doing nothing wrong. She just walking on the phone. You feel me?
And that's the crazy thing about it. That's literally how the cops view it. They're not doing nothing wrong. Even if they dress like that, that's nothing wrong with them. It's sad, bro.
You know, crime?
Is this something that Phoenix police are trying to bust, or that you have to worry about police?
You for sure gotta worry about police. We go 2 minutes up the street, you gonna see hella police, but like, ain't nobody doing shit. They don't see nothing going on, you feel me? Unless somebody's stupid enough to be seen.
How do you view women?
I love women. For real, I love everything about women, you feel me? I don't even like being around niggas. I only like being around women, you feel me? A nigga ain't gonna keep me paid, gonna keep me paid, you feel me?
How would you feel if your sister was out on the blade?
My sister is on the blade right now in
Really?
Vegas, on my mama.
How'd you find your way into this?
Shit, bro, when I was like 18 years old, I was with this little bitch, or really an older bitch, but the whole time she was a hoe. I didn't even know she was a hoe. She just always had dough, you feel me? She'd pay for little shit that I had going on, and it came to a point to where she started kind of like, you know, I'm gonna teach you the game. She wanted to see me get paid. You
So
feel
an
me?
older woman taught you the game.
For surely.
What's the relationship you have with your mom?
I talk to my moms every day.
Does she know what you're up to?
Yeah, she know what I do.
What does she think about it?
She don't like it, but she gotta respect me. I gotta take care of myself. She see how I take care of myself. She see how I take care of others. You feel me?
Where do you see yourself on the balance of good and evil?
Straight good. Ain't no evil in me. You feel me? Everything I'm doing is out the kindness of my heart. I'm trying to make sure everybody that is part of me, I play my part and we smooth.
You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart?
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not.
What happens if one of your girls comes back and doesn't bring $1 home?
She wouldn't even come back. I ain't gonna lie. She know better than to come back if she ain't got no bread. Cause it's like, for what? What you here for? Like, you know?
What's the most a woman has brought back in a night?
Usually a quota is about a band, but you feel me? I done had to bring in like 35 bands in the night before.
Is there a particular day of the week that's the hottest?
Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday morning.
Is it a dangerous job?
For me, I know how to play the game right. You feel me? I ain't never in my life been in no danger playing this, but I done heard some stories, but that's about it.
Is it dangerous for the women?
Yeah, I say it's dangerous for them at all times. If they not protecting themselves, if they not making sure that they safe at all times, they not doing their perfect screening. When I mean perfect screening, I mean perfect screening. Because any little flaw could really have you jammed up.
What makes a good John?
He gonna have to pay, and he gonna have to keep paying and keep paying and keep paying.
One thing we've heard in Chicago and Los Angeles from both the pimps and the prostitutes out there is they don't have black customers.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we don't do no AAs.
What is AA?
That's African American.
Oh my God! Wow!
No African American
Yeah,
customers?
no African American.
And why is that?
That is so crazy to me that they really don't do that. Like, I get it, but it's like, how you going? Like, what, bro?
It's never really.
How can you hate on your own kind, fool? Like, ain't that some discrimination of race, bro? Like,
And good coming with African Americans. They usually too aggressive. They want too much. They not paying enough. It's almost like a safety hazard.
You know,
Well,
no, just making sure you're checking
Yeah.
your surroundings. Okay, we're gonna keep going on the blade. Maybe we'll see you a little later tonight. But thank you for sharing your
Yeah.
story, and I wish you the best. Okay, so we're gonna hit the blade. We're gonna pick up some chicks. Without having any good street connections that can get me into the rooms with pimps and prostitutes, I decided to try my luck by driving around and trying to pay women for a conversation. This made me feel nervous, uncomfortable, and I struck out more than an 8th grade boy at the dance. Apparently, an Arizona YouTuber went around harassing these ladies before, so they were not too keen for an interview. Understanding. I always feel like such a fucking slimy bastard when we're doing this. It just feels so weird and wrong. When I visit tough places, I always look for people that are thriving despite the environment. We found a boxing gym, so I figured I'd talk to a coach and hear his mentality and how he steers youth in the right direction. We're at a boxing gym right now. As you can tell, kids are working out, they're jump roping, they're getting a sweat. And we're with the coach. What's your name, sir?
Rafael Valenzuela.
Okay, nice to meet you, coach. ¿Qué es el impacto de la prostitution en la área?
Ellos no se enfocan en eso, ni siquiera voltean a ver a ellos. Ellos vienen y trabajan aquí en el gimnasio, llegan, se van a su casa. No andan en las calles, es diferente para ellos. Acá se van a correr a veces y pues, estamos cuidándolos de que no haya gente que los moleste.
Piensa que un gimnasio como esto es muy importante para la comunidad.
Oh, sí, es bien importante porque...
oh yeah, for the people who don't know who he was, bro, this man's right here. This man's really went around stalking and harassing literally prostitutes, bro, on his YouTube, on some weird stuff. Nigga, a tweaker.
Como te digo, los enseñas a pelear, pero también les formas disciplina. Cuando ellos crezcan, vayan formándose bien, para ya sea para un trabajo, para estudiar, lo que sea, les forma su disciplina para ser alguien en la vida.
Piensa que la policía necesita ser más fuerte ahí, ¿cuál es la solución para esto?
Pues ahorita yo pienso que con todo esto que está de las drogas que están saliendo, que ya ves que hay tantas personas que están envueltas en drogas, también es duro para la policía mantener todo esto pues controlado, porque hay un policía o dos y hay como 100 o 200 gentes en la calle haciendo sus cosas, entonces es duro para la policía. Yo pienso que ellos están trabajando en eso, pero sí deben de estar un poquito más enfocados en eso también.
Muchas gracias. ¿Qué tú haces para los niños y la comunidad? So, muchas gracias a ti. There apparently was a YouTuber that was harassing prostitutes, and so that's making it not very easy for us to try and talk to women. We're going to hop out on foot and see if we can just get people's stories or perspective of the area. So it looks like somebody's getting just got a customer and they're going to a motel. It feels like we're in another world right now. This guy's kind of geeking out right now. Feeling like I was about to fold my cards, as a last-ditch effort, I decided to go to a motel lobby and see who I could meet. After standing in line for a few minutes, my luck changed when a lady named Roxy got in line behind me. Here's what happened. What is it like night to night around here? Does it get hectic?
Sometimes it does. Mainly you have like all the smokers that smoke blues hanging out around here. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, you know, like people fighting and want to shoot each other.
Over drugs or over like,
It's
pimping?
mainly over. It's not even got nothing to do with the pimping no more. hours. All got to do with the pills, like the fentanyl. Like, it's not their area to take over.
As far as Phoenix goes, this is the hotbed for pimps and prostitutes,
Yeah.
unquestionably, right?
Yeah.
So one question I have is, do you think it should be legal? Should we have brothels where you can legally go, do your business, it's a little safer for the women?
To me, it's a job for them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like strippers. It should be legal for them to do it, somewhere to go safe, you know, instead of just walking the blade and then people picking them up and then somebody, you know, hurting them or killing them or something like that.
Have you ever heard of a bad story happening to a woman?
Man, I've heard of a lot. I've seen a lot of females get in the car and end up in the back of an alley, gutted up, cut up. I've seen a girl that was on the blade on Northern in 27th, and they found her body in the back of an alley, just laying on an empty bed, no clothes on, stabbed up.
How do you view the pimp in this? Is he a helpful person? Is he a parasite? Is he a bad guy?
I don't think these women need pimps. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why would you need a pimp when you're trying to work for the money for yourself? Some of these women are vulnerable, you know?
What percent of the rooms here you think are dedicated to prostitution?
Travelers in. That's across the street. And over there, they can bring as many people as they want. Just the other day, I seen these two girls bring a trick over there, and I don't know what they were trying to do, rob him or what, but he busted out their window, and then he left, and then they left. It was crazy. Like, wow.
It seems like a dangerous world to be in.
Yeah. Especially, too, for the tricks, too, you know? 'Cause they never know what's behind them doors, or they never know what's going to happen. They can get set up. Somebody could be waiting for them to rob them and stuff. And most of these...
I was just gonna say that, bro. Like, if you really think about it, you could be trying to do business with somebody, and then you walk in the door, and then they just start beating you, like, you know, and then take everything you get. Like, why would you want to be a part of that?
Females are doing it for the fentanyl, and that's pretty crazy.
Does the pimp get the woman hooked on fentanyl? Is that part of the game?
No, I think that they get themselves hooked on it. Some pimps say if you follow the girl, they'll come right up on you and tell you, hey, well, what are you doing bothering my girl and this and that, and they'll point a gun at you and all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Have you ever met a pimp that you think is a good guy?
I know quite a few pimps. They're alright. Yeah, you see a lot of animals. Just earlier today, they had the helicopters and like 10, 15 squad cars. I guess they were on high-speed chase from here.
The motel managers, do you think that...
When I say the helicopters be out faithfully, bro. Faithfully. I mean, almost every day you will see a helicopter hovering over your crib or just going flying in circles with the lights down trying to find somebody, bro. It's insane, bro. And you really gotta be smooth in Arizona.
They 100% know what goes on?
Of course they do. Some of them are with it, and some of them ain't with it.
I guess in some ways I get it. Like, what are they going to do? Say, no, I don't want to feed my family? Like, that's the thing. Like, every person in the chain, at the end of the day, they're trying to survive.
Yes.
And
that's what this whole situation is. Like, the homeless, the prostitution, the drug addicts. Everybody's trying to survive. You know, this world is hard, you know?
Do you have anyone waiting on you right
now?
now?
Yeah, I have them waiting on
me. The truck?
No.
Do your thing first and we can talk
Yeah,
after.
they're pushing a shopping cart, so they have all my bags in the shopping cart.
So, guys, motels like this, they're hot spots. And there's cities, major cities all around the country that someone's day-to-day life, the way they put food on the table is to sell their body. But you let me know in the comments, should it be legal? Would it be safer, better, cleaner if it was legal? Or, hey, no, that's a line we shouldn't cross as a society. You guys let me know what you think. And one thing that's a little spooky about doing this is you never know how close a pimp is keeping an eye on you. Some car with tinted windows. I mean, we just saw pimps with crazy guns in the car. I think if you're not bothering someone, they're not going to bother you. We're going to wait for this girl and see what she brings us to.
They find, like, people already broken in the room. Yeah. Like, see how the bed's all, like, moved, fine? Yeah. Like, you can move the furniture out, and it's, like, dirty under there. Sometimes they don't even clean these rooms right. I stayed in that one over there today. And that room over there, I killed like 2 big roaches in that room. You moved the bed, it was dirty. Comforts didn't look clean. They had like little thin pillows. It's just crazy. People been getting shot over here. Right now, it's mainly over the fentanyl. Al Chapo Guzman put a stop to fentanyl for the police to come here. A lot to do with cartel, you know. I just got out of prison for sales of drugs. I used to sell a lot of drugs. That's why a lot of people know me around now. after this car accident and everything, I stopped. Like, I just had to quit. You know, like, I gotta get my shit together. I'm waiting for my settlement to come through, and then
From the insurance company.
yeah, Pimp wants somebody that's gonna work. The room he pays for, food he's paid for, the clothes he's paid for. She has to work that off.
When they have sex with tricks, what percent of them you think wear condoms?
I don't even think they do. It's just the danger.
Bro, please, bro. If y'all is out here paying for cat and y'all is not scrapping up, play the clip. Like, what is we doing, bro? You can't be that down bad and then be more down bad to do something like that. Like, that's just trifling, bro. Like, don't paying for cat is crazy. Never in a million years. Like,
This game, this just one bad thing, you know.
How much does this room cost tonight?
It cost me $84, but it was supposed to be $63.
For a sketchy motel, 84 seems pretty high.
It is high. Let me talk to them and find out if they're comfortable with it.
Can I give you my number?
Yeah. So that way they won't be all get sketchy.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in room 176, right next to the laundry room. They're coming.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit then. Like, think about this, picking up weed. Back in the day, you had to meet someone in a sketchy cul-de-sac or an alley. Dealer would drive up, you're nervous, the cops are gonna pull up. And now they have dispensaries. You walk in calmly. You get what you want. You walk out. Everyone's happy and no one gets hurt. I think it's pretty similar with prostitution.
To see what a future could look like if sex work was legalized, let's look at two different case studies that are out there. In Nevada, the only place in the United States where it's legal, the results of
yeah, I don't get why Nevada has that legalized, bro. Like, why? Like, it's so crazy to think that that's really a profession. Same way, like, being a stripper. Like, why is that even a profession, bro? I don't get it. Living in America, I tell you.
have been encouraging. Sex workers report a great reduction in violence, better relationships.
I'm pretty sure that's everywhere, but just living, bro. America got all types of that messed up.
With police. And like the legalization of marijuana, the counties that have legalized it are enjoying increased tax revenue and tourism dollars that it brings to their area. In the Netherlands, they decided to legalize prostitution in specific districts that they call tipple zones. Cities that have implemented these zones saw a 30 to 40% decrease in incidents of sexual abuse and rape. A study I found from Yale estimates that major cities spend around $7.5 million every year enforcing prostitution laws, and something I thought of is that money could instead be invested to fighting crimes like shootings and theft, things that are a little bit more major. What do you think?
I think they're using that to block it.
Have you ever seen a motel that is...
Honestly, bro, if you take away gangs, take away drugs, you take away the guns, or anything that has, like, sexually activities, I guarantee the world would be a better place. 100%. And you replace it with something more positive, guaranteed.
Is this secure? Like, as far as how to get in? Travelers Inn's pre-locked down. We're at Miguel. Throw the drone up, see what we can find. There's some weird stuff going on around here.
I need to get a drone.
Hey, Roxy.
Hey, they just got in the door. They said give them a few minutes.
Are they down?
Yeah, they're down to talk, so they give them a few minutes because they just got in the door.
10 minutes? Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Out in the open. There's someone right there. It's a boat. Thanks. There you go. So, I'm looking to talk to people. I'm looking to pay people for interviews. No? We just have to make sure we're not walking into a setup.
True, because, yeah, that could be a setup too. I think we should bring up.
Bring all 40. I better get it. Fight.
How you doing? Good. I can hop out. You want to meet me at the gate?
Here, I'm gonna come out right now so you can see me. These are my guys. What's going on? Nice to meet you. How long do you plan on going out for? You're gonna go for 24 hours straight?
That's my goal.
That sounds
That's
exhausting.
goal is crazy. 24 hours of just that's insane. Now that's like not motive. That's determination right there, bro. There's 24 hours straight, bro. You're crazy.
Not my first time. Probably won't be my last.
So what goes through your head when you get ready to go out there?
Just trying to stay positive.
How dangerous is it out there for you?
It could get pretty dangerous.
I ain't gonna lie. There's no way I can be positive for 24 hours being outside all day. I haven't laid down. I can't eat. Like, I'm just out here just doing sexual activities for 24 hours straight. No. I'm gonna be the most irritated motherfucker possible, bro.
Honest.
Can you run us through a story of an experience that might give people an idea of how hectic it can get out there?
I mean, it could get pretty dangerous. I had this one client who didn't want to always make them pay me first, and then I'll do the service or whatever. He try to take the money back from me and shit. I have brothers and shit that I call and they handle the situation.
You have some guys that if you need backup, you can.
Yeah, not everybody has that. I didn't have that at first.
Is there anything you can tell about your clients or customers?
A lot of them are still married and literally cheating on their wives, and that's crazy.
So if y'all married wives out there, and y'all watching these videos, y'all need to start checking y'all man where they be going. Check their location. Check they pay statements, they pay history. Check all that. Call around. Clearly, I'm telling you, everybody get cheated on. Everybody get cheated on. This is what makes me really not want to get married for real. Because if I will get married, just still be cheating. If it's not gonna be just think about it, bro. If they're gonna cheat on you before you're even married, what do you think's gonna happen when you guys are married? I truly don't believe nobody cheating on each other. Don't be cheating in a marriage or a relationship. I don't believe it, bro. And I guarantee if they do it, they did it on the low, and you just never found out. They take it to the grave. But I promise you, I feel like everybody be cheating on their spouse or their partner. I believe it, bro. I believe it.
To me.
What percent of your clients do you think are married?
Probably over half of them.
Wow. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
What percent of clients are wearing rubbers and what aren't?
I don't do anything without a rubber, so.
It seems like it's pretty risky to do it without a rubber.
Yeah, you're basically just gonna keep yourself. I know a couple girls that do anything for $1.
Can you tell me more about your story or how you got into this?
I'll be 23 next month.
20, bro, I'm 2 years older than you, shorty. What? You might as well hop on the YouTube way. Go ahead and do some reaction videos, gang. Tell your story on there. You'll blow up.
And I've been doing this since 17.
What happened when you were 17 that you said, hey, this is what I want to do?
Well, I mean, my mom I'm from Indiana actually. My mom moved us back out here to Arizona. And we didn't have anything. We didn't have a house, we didn't have a car, we didn't have shit. And then my mom left me out here by myself.
Your mom left?
Her mama ain't. She messed up. She so messed up. That's sick, bro.
You out here by yourself?
Yeah.
Where did she go?
She moved to Florida with her mom.
So is this kind of just survival?
Yeah.
Nurse, is there anything you think would be important to tell people back home that might not know anything about this world?
Don't be so judgmental towards people. I'm a peacemaker. I love peace. You don't know what the next person's going through, really.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
Honestly, I don't know, but hopefully not too much longer.
We've done a similar piece in Chicago and Los Angeles, and one thing we've heard from both pimps and prostitutes in both those areas is they don't do black customers.
Okay, I don't do black customers either.
Too risky?
Yeah.
What percent of women out here you think have pimps?
I think back then when I first started working versus now, it's a lot of renegades now. Versus when I first started working, it's a lot of pimps and hoes.
And do you think pimps are helpful, or do you think they're hurtful to the business model?
As long as they're not a gorilla pimp, then they can be very helpful.
So you kind of need a pimp to survive in some ways?
Yeah.
Is the game plan basically to find customers and bring them back here?
I do car dates.
Is that the most common way of doing it?
Yeah.
Are there any weird fetishes that you come across?
This one guy, he hit me up. He's like, "Are you able to like?" I didn't know what scat play was until
What? What the fuck?
until I had to Google.
She did not just say scat. Bro, it's so funny that she's saying this because literally, I just watched a YouTube video with this one girl. I forgot her name. Damn. I just know she like a industry type of, you know. And she literally said the same exact thing that she just said right there. She just said a dude emailed her. Emailed, bro. Not called, not text. He emailed her and said, "Hey, can you give me this?" And sent a video of another girl doing it. And he was like, "Oh, this is just an example. I want it exactly like this." I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know what scat was until I had to look it up. I'm not even gonna say it, y'all. I'm pretty sure he gonna show it, but bro, for y'all dudes out there who be wanting scat as foreplay, bro, you're sick. You're sick. You're sick. Like every time I think, can't nothing get worse than, you know, certain I can't really say too much. I'm not trying to get like, you know, but certain activities, I swear it always just ups the next one that I really thought was bad. Like this is probably top tier, like next level, like elite. Like this got to be number one. Like you're no.
When he asked me to do it, scat play, who? I didn't know people like really like stuff like that.
For any family or friends that might be out there wondering how you're doing, is there anything you would like to say to them?
I'm good. I'm alive. Shit, they can hit my line. But I do have a son, and I do see myself being more active in his life.
When he's not with you, who does he stay with?
My baby daddy's mom.
Okay, that's good. You in the game or formerly in the game?
I'll never leave the game.
How young were you when you got into this game?
9.
9? Who got you into this game at 9?
Just watching. Born in Los Angeles, California.
Did you grow up on Figueroa?
Yeah, I know about Figueroa.
Did you have any family members on the blade?
Cousins, females.
Did they teach you the game?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
34.
Now that you're older, more mature, is that kind of wild to think like that you were that young and put in those type of situations?
Yes, actually does.
So I hear all the time, pimps take 100% of the money. That to me sounds absolutely crazy. What's your take on that?
She only gonna do what you let her do to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever she go for, that's what it's gonna be. I mean, there is some that do that. There are some that run their program a little differently, you know.
So if people think, man, a pimp is just a parasite, do you agree with that, or do you think that's, or do you disagree with that?
It can be, but see, you got out there giving pimp a bad name.
Is pimping a lucrative business?
Very.
What's the most you think you ever made in a month?
30.
Like an investment banker's income. It's not bad, huh? Do you ever feel bad for some of the prostitutes out there?
Actually, I do. That's what made me stop. A lot of these girls were raised wrong. They weren't loved how they were supposed to.
Shit, he takes 35. I might want to be a pimp. Hold on. Hey, give my money. Come up. And don't come back with no money. Make sure you come back with some money. I could. I can't be no. I would never pimp out no female, bro. That's dead. That's so dead.
Supposed to be. It took me a minute to realize, like, a life comes out of that. You know, the whole baby comes out of that. That's crazy. Like, is the root of all evil. It's what make the world go round. This is the best thing on earth. It'll make anybody do anything.
Have you ever had to hunt down a trick and collect money?
Yes.
A lot. On the scales of good and evil, where do you see yourself?
I see myself good.
What percentage of women out there do you think have been sexually abused or abused as a kid?
A lot.
What percent of pimps out there do you think have been abused as a kid?
See, that's what I'm saying about this word pimp. You got boyfriend pimping, gorilla pimping, freak body pimping.
What is a freak body pimp?
These dudes out here that don't care. They'll pimp a tranny, they'll pimp a...
I didn't even know there was different kind of pimps. I'm finna go Google all of this when I get off of here, bro. Cause there's no way I just thought it was one. I know a lot of y'all probably like, what? I ain't know the different type of pimps either. Like, hop on the train, cause boy, look, I didn't even know that shit was different pimps. I'm still confused by gorilla pimp. Like, cause a gorilla pimp, freak body pimp. What?
A day dude, this shit is wild, B. Like, this shit is illegal, flat in the motherfucking plane. But I guess if it make you money, hey, but I ain't gonna be selling a boy pussy. That's out of pocket.
Have you ever been in danger doing
Wow.
Every day I'm in danger. 144 years.
this? 124 years?
No, another one, they got 422 years.
From Arizona? 400?
I never understood why judges sentenced that. Ain't nobody knows living until 420. Be for real, bro. Even when they say life, I call that. Just give me the death penalty, cause I'm not. No, bro. You know I'm not living past 100. So why are you even giving me 420 years for? Like, that don't even make sense. I never understood that. Like, some sentencing are just insane. It's outrageous to me, cause it's like, bro, who in their right mind told you to sentence me to 420 years? I remember one dude got 769 years plus life. What? I'm not, like, you gotta sound stupid for even saying like, oh yeah, well, I'm sentencing you to 420 years plus life. I'll flash out in the courtroom, bro. I'm gonna crash out. I promise you, I'm gonna crash out. You know how dude jumped over the stand to go get to the judge? That would be me. Cause if I was here 420 years plus, well, you're down. You're down. Give me the death penalty right now. Inject me. I'm not going. I'm not going.
20 years?
After Steve mentioned that he knew of pimps that got 144-year, 420-year sentences, I was curious to know the legal ramifications for each of the characters in the story: pimps, prostitutes, and johns. And it turns out it depends on the state. But let's take California, for example. For a first-time offender of someone pimping an adult, they typically get a sentence of 3 to 6 years. But a really bad pimp who's involved in sex trafficking and more may get a few decades in prison, like this Milwaukee pimp did recently. For the women caught soliciting sex, most states agree that it is better to help the women than heavily punish her. Because of this, prostitution is typically a misdemeanor, and instead women are steered towards programs like probation, mandatory AIDS testing, and community service. And now for the johns. Let's take Illinois, for example. Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart noticed a discrepancy in the Department of Justice statistics. In 2010, 43,000 women were arrested for prostitution and only 19,000 johns were arrested for soliciting it. He decided he wanted to go after the johns soliciting sex and launch his National John Suppression Program. When the johns are caught, they're given a ticket and a fine, and the money from their fine goes to support counseling and job programs for the Women's Justice Program, a program that supports the sex workers the police catch to steer them into a better future.
Imagine a motherfucker telling you 422 years in the Department of Corrections.
I'm telling you.
All because of a stinking ass bitch.
I learned a lot during Fox.
If you can get out of it, get out of it. If you don't put anything in it, don't expect shit out of it. Straight up.
Families worry about them and think, every day that shit on these streets is going to be okay, but you never know. I mean, there's so many girls that came up.
There's a lot of girls that
Yeah.
are missing right
that
now.
are missing. They found girls that the tricks took them and raped them and left them in the alleys. There's a girl that they found over here on Northern too, and they found her in a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
In a fucking suitcase chopped up.
That's the worst part about it. Like, they don't have to walk away. I think that's the cheapest horn you can ever do. Internet, cool. That's more.
Internet's the worst.
What? That gets dangerous too.
No.
You can have somebody lying to you about who the fuck
They
they
are.
are.
Yeah.
Cam it up. You can get through it, just cam it up.
They used to have word, get on the internet and do just phone. You don't have to touch nobody, go see nobody. I think that's the safest way.
I feel like if it was that easy,
Because
then
that's what
nobody
I'm
would be
right now.
doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it ain't guaranteed you getting your money. That's you know what I mean? Cause some people like, bro, I'm not gonna pay you yet. You feel me? We gotta meet. Ooh. And then that's gonna suck you into like, oh, bet. Like, damn, now I gotta meet this dude. And then you really sitting here contemplating like, should I go meet him or should I just like skip it? You know what I'm saying? But It's crazy, bro, what people do just to like really go out their way to like torture somebody. Like it's insane, bro.
That's the number one fear of what's going on right now. These women are ruining themselves. Syphilis, gonorrhea. Like these women are catching. And by the grace of God.
Some girls do take care of themselves, you know. You got some girls walking out here like, damn, like they look like high class prostitutes, you know, like their shit don't stink.
What's the percentage of them that are not going to doctors, getting checkups, and it's high. For those that do take care of themselves, kudos, respect to you. Handle your scandal. With the ones that ain't, you need to get it together.
That's their lack of love. They don't have.
Like there's no way you telling me you walking around and you don't smell yourself. Like I'm pretty sure it has a stench down there, gang. Like, or I'm pretty sure it hurt when you pee. Like something. Like there's no way you just walk around and be like, oh yeah, I'm good. After just hitting somebody raw. Like, like you know how many people walk around? Like most people are walking STDs, bro. Literally a living infection. Like you can't tell me, bro. You just don't care about your health, bro. You can't tell me that you don't. Like your body tell you when something is just wrong. Like I'm 99% of the time, most people know that. So like you just walk around stinking and don't care, bro. That's foul.
That person to teach them that shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
I need to walk around with a bucket and soap. Start scrubbing motherfuckers with a hazard suit.
Well, like the ones that don't try to take care of
And I said, what the f is going on upstairs?
I ones that go out and have sex for like $20, $30. Girl, you're really cheating yourself. You know?
A baby come out of there. That shit is priceless. At the end of the night, they're going to pay for it.
One pimp told me one time, because he wanted me to work for him, he told me, girl, you sitting on $1,000 right now. I was like, what the f are you talking about?
It says men in the Bible, quote unquote, men were made from dirt. We came from dust, dirt, where we will return back to dust, dirt. Women were handcrafted. And then they said that we shall not lust. I can't help it. Shit, look what you made.
Do you guys think that sex work should be legal, that there should be brothels where women can work at?
Yes. I feel like it'd be a lot more safer.
Yes, it would. And most of these women wouldn't be getting killed out here. A majority of the that's out here is coming from prostitutes getting killed.
Because this job involves women getting into cars or motel rooms with men they've never met, this profession carries a great deal of risk. Sex workers are some of the most common targets for killers. Take, for example, the Chicago Strangler, where 50 women over the last 20 years have been killed, and almost all of them sex workers. When you mix the social stigma of the profession and police forces overwhelmed by cases, the result is many of these killings go unsolved, and the predators out there are aware of this.
A lot of these women are also hoeing for their addiction, just to stay high.
How much has fentanyl changed the game in hoeing?
Oh man, fentanyl, fuck that game. By far the worst drug that ever hit American soil. I've been 18 months clean off of them, man. Let me tell you, by far that was the best feeling, the best choice I ever made in my life was to stop with that.
What can you say about the power of fentanyl?
It's terrible. I wish I was never introduced to it. I was smoking like 100 pills a day.
What percent of the women out there you think are addicted to drugs in some way?
Probably like 2% don't do drugs.
I'd say do it just to cope with what they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, my man.
Go through, yeah.
Do you ever enjoy your...
Like, bro, at this point, if you know you cute, gang, go to the strip club, bro. Like, I'd rather see like you in the strip club than just being on the streets prostituting, bro. Like,
Shop with a customer, like this is kind of a fun part of the job, or is it never fun?
Yeah, sometimes there's like good customers.
Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for sex?
Hell yeah.
In a cop car?
Hell yeah. In uniform. Right on the Bible. On my child's life.
Are they good customers?
Yes.
you think?
On God.
Did you like cop customers?
No.
Why not?
They can switch.
People that's gonna pay the most? Cops. The doctors. The truck drivers. And don't get me started on the married men. They're gonna be your top loyal customers, I guarantee you.
At any moment, you never know.
This girl told me too that she had a cop. He he would be her regular, and she would go attend to him. And when she told him she didn't want to do that no more,
He gets upset and now you want to change the rules and be a little f***ing bitch.
he tried to put her in jail and stuff.
All right, guys, we'll stay safe. Okay.
All right,
Have a good night. Okay. All right, folks. That's been an inside look into this world of pimping, prostitution, the people behind it, the stories behind it, and I hope you learned a lot, because I sure did. The mission of this channel is always bring you the rawest and the real shit of what actually goes down here on planet Earth. Mainstream media is never going to show you this, but I will. And a shirt that we've launched, Don't Believe the Lies. Support the channel, get it on the store. Thank you for joining me on this journey. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Yeah, bro, that's insane, bro. I'm still confused by the whole different kinds of pimps, cause bro, that's news to me. I swear I thought it was just one pimp and one pimp only. This man's talking about freaky body pimp, gorilla pimp. Again. Like, what? Anyways, before I get to rambling, y'all stayed this long, give this video a thumbs up. Just like how I did. Make sure y'all turn y'all post notification bell. Make sure y'all subscribe. I don't know how I'm not subscribed. I was definitely already subscribed to him, but yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, turn that post notification bell so y'all never miss a video. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up if y'all stayed this long. Anyways, it's your boy ERoseTV. I'm gonna catch y'all next one.